Hi guys, welcome back here to my channel and to another showcase video for the Diorama challenge, this time for October 2022, where you had to build and theme a Zamperla Disko. I'm just going to show you some random photos now of various different disco coasters from Zamperla. These can be found at so many different theme parks around the world. Some of them are amazingly themed, some of them are absolutely bare-boned, have no theming whatsoever. Some of them are really cool, like this one here at Plopsaland, Japan. That's really cool. There's also one at Parkitect. It's really well themed as well. The one at Movie Park Germany has zero theming on it. But anyway, let's get into the entries. Here we go. This is Pacific Rim's Ultimate Abyss. This is themed to, well, it's actually like a play on Royal Caribbean and how they have sometimes rides on their cruise ships. And this is Deck 6, the Thrill Deck. And it has a Zamperla Disko on there called the Ultimate Abyss. And either side there, as you can see, there's some different cabins and things for guests and for staff. We've got some ice cream shops and that as well there. I'm guessing this is like a chunk of a cruise ship that has been taken out. I think if you'd built on the side of the map a little bit, like where the terrain walls are, added in some like windows and like a trim or something, you could have got that look that there's a few more decks on the boat. But the idea is cool, very original. Haven't seen something like that before, so it was really nice to see something new from you as well, because I don't think you've done something like this before either. And you are a constant player, always sending in those maps every single month with new ideas and always improving your building skills. So that's really nice to see. So thank you for always joining in and taking part in the challenge. Let's just get a little look here now at nighttime as well. I like the little booth there as well for the kind of entrance and exit area of the disco itself. That's very nicely done with the little light in there as well, with the I think it's meant to look like one of those on deep water fish with the bulb on the front, so that's really cool. So nice little idea there. Next up here we have Aqua Fuego by 999 Ghost. Nice little idea here. I like the map. It's really cool. Obviously we've got these two sides. We've got the water and the fire, like the title of the map says. I think the fire side is a little bit better than the water side. It's definitely much more grander, a lot bigger, more detail has gone into that fire side. I think the rock work's really cool there, and the little structure, little building that's all around kind of going up to the top part, which is actually encasing a drop tower, is really nice. I like all the details on that as well. The little wooden pathway as well that kind of meanders around the rocks there, which is really nice as well. I would like to have seen a few more little details there, maybe some wooden supports holding up that path, some ropes or something like that. But the idea is really nice. And then obviously over here we have the water side. We've got some water features coming off the building there. And this actually encases a Ferris wheel, which is really nice. I like the idea of that. Yeah, it's really cool. I like the contrast. I do think the fire side is winning the battle here between fire and water. It's definitely a lot better on that side, but the ideas and the details that have gone into this are quite nice as well. I like the layout of the rocks and everything. I think you've done a nice composition. The swinging ship there as well, hidden in the rocks, is really nice. I like the way that you've encased the flat rides around the disco, and they don't take the focus away from the disco at all. Definitely the disco coaster here is the main part of this map, and that's where my focus is drawn to. And here's just another view here of the map with the drop tower in the corner, which has a really cool trigger effect, which I'll let you watch just now. So as it falls there, the fire blazes out from inside this big rock volcano structure. So that's really cool. I really love trigger effects when they're used nicely to add to the atmosphere. Great map. Thank you for sending that one in to me. So next up here we have, I don't know how to say this, Zosha Kingdom. I hope I'm saying that right. This is a very pretty map, very kind of whimsical and fairy tale like. I've seen lots of maps like this before in this kind of style, but nevertheless I enjoy seeing them. I think they're done really well, and it's a theme that I really enjoy. It's not something I'm personally good at myself, so when I see it done really well and people send me in maps with this style, I really appreciate it. This is one of them. I love all the little rock work there and the buildings and everything. It's really nice. The tiling work there on the roofs of the spires are really cool as well, and I like the fact that the station of the actual flat ride itself is hidden underneath that kind of walkway there, which is really nice. Just adds a little bit more kind of interaction with the guests and the pathing and everything, so that's really nice. Disco coasters, are they coasters? No, I don't think so. Some people count them as credits. I do not. I do think they are a flat ride, but I am calling it a disco coaster because that's just what it's called if you go onto the actual Zamperla website, which is the manufacturer for this. I just wanted to clear that up. Yeah, I love the composition of the buildings in this map. Obviously use Freedom 2K or some rotation anarchy there or something, but you've done it really well. I love all the The way the buildings are kind of slightly off grid really gives it an organic look, and I can really appreciate that kind of style and that aesthetic. And the rock work as well is really pretty, and the foliage has been done really well as well. Lovely colours used, not too overkill as well, so it's just the right amount. I think you've done an absolutely fantastic job. And now let's just take a little look at nighttime. So we've got some lovely warm kind of natural lighting here. Nothing too crazy, but definitely very atmospheric. I love the way the kind of glows on the building are done, and the way that the path works. Not too bright, very atmospheric. I love this in kind of real theme parks, and I think you've captured that kind of aesthetic from a real park here really well. So thank you for sending that one in. And in at first place here we have Dredge by Redfield. This is basically a cosmic underwater creature that's come to attack. And it's just really cool. I really like it. I think the composition of it is really nice. How you kind of got the Disko coaster itself kind of going off out into sea, and then at one end of the actual kind of return spike on the actual ride, you have the actual sea monster creature itself, which I think has been done really well, using all those different vine pieces, I think they are, and then using like the coloured fog as well to kind of give it like an eerie kind of feel around it, which is really nice. One of the things in this map that I absolutely love is the fact that the station, or the entrance and exit of the actual flat ride itself, is a boat out on the water. Something I would have never thought of myself, but I think that's really clever. And I'm guessing the pathing kind of goes underground and then comes up through the rocks there onto the ship for the guests to enter and exit. But that's just so clever. It really like kind of doesn't, it really captures that illusion that it is out at water, because you could have just had a path coming across the water, like having like a jetty or something. That would have been so boring. And so that's what I would have done. I would never have thought of kind of having like a boat. So that's really clever. I can really appreciate those kind of details and those kind of ideas that people do, thinking outside the box and stuff. The actual monster there, very creepy, lots of eyeballs and things, and wiggly things going on there, which is very creepy. And then of course at the other end there, we do have like the shore with the nice little lighthouse up there on the rocks. And of course the little kind of shack there as well, which is a shop and everything, and the entrance to the actual park as well, which is kind of, it's hiding the entrance to the map, but it's really cool. Got some cool trigger lights in there as well, which are going on and off, really making like a nice atmosphere in there. I think it's really cool. Definitely got that kind of seaside shack thing going on, very creepy. Love the boat as well, how that's been positioned slightly at an angle as well to make it look like it's sinking. That's cool. And some of the details on there. Here's a look at nighttime. We've got some really cool lights there. We've got this nice, of course, like I said, they've got that green kind of mist around the creature. The lighthouse is going crazy there. And the actual boat lit up there as well on the ocean is very, very cool. Yeah, it's a really great map. I love the whole idea, the composition, the way it's been executed. I think it's very clean and tidy. Everything's been put together very nicely. Nothing really sticks out in a bad way, and everything seems to go well together. It's very cohesive. So I think this is a great map, a great job well done, and you can really congratulate yourself on a fantastic build. This is why this one is the winner this month. If you want to do next month's challenge, be sure to check out a link over on Discord. I also post it on YouTube here as well at some point. I'll put it in my community page so you can kind of see if you want to enter. Sorry I haven't posted that much recently. I've been just really busy and I haven't been playing the game as much as I'd like to. Haven't been making as much content as I'd like to. But I'm still very much into it. I love theme parks, of course, and I'm really still great to kind of come and check in and see what everyone else is doing within the game. I'm just going to leave you now with a little video that's been put together for the winning map to give you some cool little views of everything. And I'll see you all next time here on my channel for another video. Bye!